for breakfast, I wanted some vegan egg salad, vegan tofu salad. So I had some extra firm tofu in the fridge that needed to be used up. So this was a perfect time for it. So I'm just adding it into my bowl, and then we're going to crumble it up with our hands. I love vegan egg salad. I really do. And I love it when the warmer months. I don't know what it is. It's just so good to me. And then we're going to go in with some vegan yogurt. I like to use a vegan Greek style yogurt, salt, a little bit of turmeric for color, and then garlic powder, black pepper, and nutritional yeast. And then we mix it up. This is basically a very fast version of the vegan egg salad. I make this when I want it to be done quickly. I add in a little bit more seasonings and a little bit of pickle brine from a jar of pickles, and that's it. Delicious and yummy. I'm gonna have a cup of tea, and I'm gonna cut up some strawberries. It is strawberry season, and they've been beautiful and delicious. My protein bagels, of course, my favorite bagels. They're made with Vital Wheat gluten. They have 35 grams of plant protein. This recipe is on my blog, but I'll also put the ingredients in the description box down below. And then we plate it up, and this is beautiful. I add on as much of that vegan egg salad as I can, but I'll put the rest on the side and just eat it out of the bowl. I had pickles with breakfast. Is that weird? I don't know, but they were really good, and I love pickles. And then I just added some more everything bagel seasoning on top, and that was it. Super simple and super delicious, and lots of plant protein here. For lunch, I was feeling a salad, a bowl, whatever. So first of all, I wanted pickled red onions, and it was time for me to make a fresh batch, so let's do it together. I did this a few hours before lunch. These are quick pickled red onions, so I'm just going to start by thinly slicing and making circles, and then I'll cut some of those circles in half. I'll leave some of them long, and then I stuff them all in a jar. This is a pretty big jar, and I just really squish them down in there. And then we're just going to go in with some white wine vinegar. I don't really measure any of this, okay? I just kind of eyeball it. Salt, and then we're going in with black pepper. I added in a little bit of garlic powder just to try something, and a little agave. And then we're going to fill the rest of the jar up with water, and then that's it. That's how simple it is. We just have to put the lid on, and then I give it a good shake, get everything moving and grooving in there. I say there's a little more space for some more water, so I add that in, and then those just go in the fridge, and then these hang out in the fridge for like 2 weeks, or as long as it takes me to eat them, and they'll get bright pink in color. And yeah, super simple, easy pickled red onions. I wanted some corn, so I'm using some frozen corn. I'm going to microwave that. These are leftover little vegan giblets, so I was going to microwave those and put them on the salad. I'm using butter lettuce. Butter lettuce is really nice and fluffy, so I do like to sort of chop it up with my knife to just help bring it down a little bit, but I do love butter lettuce. It's so good. I chopped up some cucumber, and I chopped up some bell pepper. I like a red bell pepper. Just looks pretty, and it tastes the best in my opinion. Although yellow and orange are really good too, but I do just love red bell pepper. This was done being warmed up in the microwave, so I just cut this into little pieces and chunks. So this was what we got going on in the salad so far. We added on the frozen corn that was microwaved, and then I also went in with some beans. I'm trying to add in more beans to my diet. I do love beans, but I kind of forget about them, so when I can add them in, I will. The little quick pickled red onions, as you can see, they did start to change color in a few hours, but they get even better. And then this is just a pepperoncini sauce, and I drizzled it on top. I didn't really want a dressing on here because there's a lot of flavors going on, and this was delicious and so beautiful. Me and Bella are here to say hi to you guys. Oh my goodness, guys, Bella is 9.5 now. I can't believe it. I got her like right when I started Plantfully Based. She was, well, it was a few months after, but my little squishy puppy. She's gonna sit on a chair next to me, and hopefully she's a good girl while we chat. Happy May. I cannot believe it's May. What is going on? Time goes way too fast. I feel like it was just the holidays. I don't know. And it's crazy because I feel like we were covered in snow, and then all of a sudden it's been gorgeous out, and it's like, I don't know, it's just crazy. It feels insane to me. There's been so much going on in my personal life. Both of the dogs had something going on with them. Bella's okay now. Roxy tore her ACL, so we're waiting to kind of see what our plan is with that per the vet. And there's been a lot going on. There's a lot going on with planning the wedding. I have my first dress fitting at the end of this month. Oh my gosh, what? And oh, the dress is so pretty. I'm so excited. And I've just been working hard to give you guys recipes and also to get myself ready for this wedding. I've been super dialed in on my nutrition, and I really feel like it's been helping me. And it's just crazy as we get closer and closer to this wedding that it's really becoming a real thing. You know, when you plan something out a year in advance, it's like, oh, plenty of time. This is so far away. And all of a sudden I was like, whoa. I mean, I still have a few more months. We still have a little bit more time, but we're getting closer. So it's just crazy. It's also crazy to think that I'm going to be married. I mean, it's not really going to change anything for me and him. We are a married couple already, basically. But I'm just also like, me? Married? I'm 17 years old. I'm actually 33. But in my head, I feel like I'm still a 17-year-old girl. On my wedding day, I definitely want to be the best version of myself. And for me, that means being toned and muscular and looking strong and having good posture. You know, I've really been thinking about my posture lately, and I've been zoned in on nutrition like crazy because I just really want to feel so good on that wedding day. And I think even if I didn't do all these things, I still will, because it's a magical, beautiful day. But I feel like I just want to give myself that little extra oomph, you know, just to give myself a little bit more. And I've been really focusing on my weightlifting, on getting my steps in, and drinking lots of water. Actually, let's take a little water break right now. Something that's crazy is you think you drink a lot of water until you actually track it out and you don't drink as much water as you think. It was really funny because I met with a dietitian with Nourish, and she asked me, she's like, how much water do you think you drink in a day? And I was like, oh, I don't know, probably about 60 to 70 ounces. And she was like, well, you should definitely be drinking more, like 85 to 120. So if you could up that a little bit, that would be great. And when I really sat down and thought about it, I was like, sometimes I don't even drink this full bottle, which is 45, and then like a cup or two of tea. I was like, I gotta up it. So I've been upping it, and I will say it does make a difference. Another thing that she had told me was that because I train so hard, I need to eat more carbs and actually more calories. And I know if you're trying to lose weight, that feels so counterproductive, but she was like, you work out so hard that you need more of it. And I will say, with eating some more carbs and eating some more calories, it definitely has helped give me more energy, especially because I average like 16,000 steps a day. I do at least 4 30-minute weightlifting workouts. So I definitely need the extra fuel. And I will say, if you're somebody who has been wanting to reach out and talk to a dietitian, Nourish is really amazing. I've always been curious to speak with a dietitian, but in all honesty, I didn't even know how to go about finding one. And this makes it so easy. Fill out a questionnaire online. You tell them about your goals, about what you're trying to accomplish, any health-related things, whatever it may be, whatever your reason is for wanting to speak with a dietitian. And then it matches you up with people who can help you. And they have people who are vegan friendly. Mine was, she totally understood and was able to give me a meal plan with all vegan food on it. It takes less than 5 minutes to sign up, and it's really quick and easy. And something else that was really nice, it felt very non-judgmental. I just spoke with her. I voiced my issues, concerns, what I think I was doing well, what I didn't think I was doing well. If you've been thinking about it, if you've been on the fence, I highly recommend you do it. She was helpful, she was kind, she was nice. She gave me clear ideas to execute and simple things. Drink more water. Eat some more carbs, like have, you know, these things where maybe all of us think, oh, well, I want to lose weight, or I want to tone up, or I want to lose fat. I should eat less carbs. I should eat less calories. You know, she spoke with me and explained why some of these ideas even need to be challenged and need to be changed. And it's really nice to meet with somebody who actually has the background in it. I know there's a lot of information online, but dietitians are dietitians for a reason. They go to school, they learn, that is their focus, that's their main thing. So if you want to check out Nourish, check out the link in the description box down below. It takes seriously 5 minutes to sign up. You do the little quiz and then you book your consultation. A Zoom meeting in the comfort of your own home. It honestly couldn't be any easier. Nourish accepts hundreds of insurance plans in all 50 states, and 94% of people don't pay anything out of pocket. So it is really awesome. You kind of have nothing to lose and everything to gain. So I do really recommend it if it's something that's been on your radar, something you've been thinking about. So definitely check out Nourish. I think you'll love the convenience. I think you'll love the service, and I think it's really great. And this is super exciting. My fiance built me a garden box. I'm so excited. I got a little too excited and I put my veggies in a little early, and I don't know, this May weather has been up, down, and all around. We're having days that are 75, we're having days that are 40. So I did put my seeds in already, and I'm a little nervous that I was a little too excited to put the seeds in, especially the tomatoes. But I'm just gonna try. I'm gonna try, and if anything grows, I will just be happy. But I'm hopeful that we're gonna have some really awesome produce and herbs for the summer that I grew myself, and I'm just gonna be so excited about that. And yeah, we've been planting flowers and just clearing everything out, and it's just been, it feels so good. You know, it feels really nice, and I do love spring. I love when we get to just transition into a different time of year. And yeah, those are my updates for you guys right now on progress, what I'm doing, what's been going on in life. I do hope things calm down a little bit. It's been a lot with the dogs, and it's just been a lot. But it's gonna calm down now. It's gonna calm down, it's gonna be good. I'm gonna focus on my garden, and it's gonna be amazing. I like dinner to be as easy as possible, but first of all, I was snacking on some pretzels, just so you guys are aware. And then I cut up some fava bean tofu. I wanted to make thin little sort of pieces, slices, cutlets, whatever. So I added some paprika on there. I kept it very simple with seasonings. Paprika, and then some salt and garlic powder, and that was it. I get so lazy at dinner time, and I just want something that's gonna help me hit my goals, be nutritious, but be done soon. I pop those in the air fryer, air fry 400 degrees Fahrenheit for about 10 minutes. Gonna cook up some pasta and spinach, and I love spinach in pasta just because all you have to do is throw it in there. It wilts in like 2 seconds. I added in my sauce, and I obviously spilled it all over the stove. I also always save a little bit of pasta water when I drain the pasta out, and I'm also going to add in some red pepper flakes because I love them. I love a little bit of heat in there. And now we can plate everything up. I'm also using a high protein pasta, and this was delicious. I also love having extra sauce in the dish because the tofu sucks up some of the sauce and it just gets coated in it, and it's easy, it's delicious. I eat variations of this a few times a week because it's so good and I really do love it. Finally, it's dessert time. So I was kind of craving like a dessert snack plate. So first of all, I wanted an apple. I love apples, and especially the sugar bee apples. They're so good, but I do love apples. They're always crunchy and sweet, and they're so good. And I like to cut them into really thin little pieces and make a lot of them. So I spend a few minutes cutting it up. And then I'm going to add some rice cakes that are like coated with a little bit of a glaze on them, and they're so good. And then this was just a little bar, and that was it. I had it with a cup of mint tea. Super simple and delicious. And this was my day of eats. I like to keep everything easy, but allows me to hit my goals and get what I need in for the day. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you soon with more videos. Bye.